Wiggy time on the fly. What's up, everybody? Sean Wiggins. I'm your host, Sean Wiggins. We are kicking this one. Jersey All Pro Wrestling / Ring of Honor Collision Course Show. This is January 10th, 2004. And this was my favorite time I ever had in wrestling. This was the apex. Look at the shape I'm in. I look like an Ethiopian on a swimmer's diet. I actually had abs then. This is Special K. That's Dana Damison, the greatest wrestling valet in the history of professional wrestling. There's Dixie and Lou Reed, Ash Samuels. Lee's the shits. That's for you, Trent. R.I.P. Trent. And there's Deranged. And Deranged is in my book too. And there's Dixie as well. There's both of them are in the same category for me as just excellent. I have this picture right here. Deranged put that birthday hat on me. I actually have that picture. It's in my book. It's going to get framed and put on my wall. This was a great night just for that. But anyway, Dixie and Deranged, not so much Ash Samuels. They're taking on, by the way, Jay Lethal, Azreal, and no, not the Insane Dragon, but Grim Reaper. Oh no, I'm sorry. It is, okay, can I start all over? Wiggy time on the fly. What's up, everybody? I'm Sean Wiggins. I'm your host, Sean Wiggins. This is Jay Lethal, Azreal, and the Insane Dragon. I thought this was Grim Reaper. My mistake. This, for this Jersey All Pro Ring of Honor show, some guys went by their Ring of Honor characters, some guys went by their Jersey All Pro characters, and both federations agreed to have a scramble match. Because I think this was code booked. This took place in the Woodbridge, New Jersey National Guard Armory in Woodbridge. One of the best buildings in the world. Again, let's get some black drapes and some lights up there. It would be a phenomenal building. Surprised Ring of Honor never ran this in that time. I don't know if they ever did later after I had left. But it's an outstanding building. The next day, Ring of Honor, myself, actually, I went with Gary Moorair and Paul Turner. We went to Dayton. Oh, no, not Dayton, Ohio. Where the hell is it? That old WCW building in Ohio at the Rogers Center. Wilmington, Ohio? Anyway, it was a long-ass drive. We drove through the night. So here's Azreal, Insane Dragon, and Jay Lethal. And I'll say this. I'm going to try to talk about each one here because I'm going to have the time to do it. My foot almost hit the thing. Dixie is playing the Special K role. Insane Dragon is playing the Insane Dragon role, which is funny because I don't think they ever did this again. Special K was a group in Ring of Honor. The idea was thought up by the late Doug Gentry. Doug, we miss you every day. We love you. We miss you. For those of you that don't know who Doug Gentry was, he was a founding father of RF Video with Rob Finkelstein. Check out rfvideo.com. You want it. They probably have it. They should have a YouTube channel as well. Like, subscribe, comment on that. RF Video, they got it all. But Doug Gentry's a founding father of it. Rob Feinstein would tell you himself. And Special K was Doug Gentry's baby. That was his kind of idea. And they were a pretty solid faction in Ring of Honor. I mean, they were never going to get pushed because they didn't have any big guys. They couldn't, like, wrestle the Prophecy or the Second City Saints because they didn't have any big guys. But they were an outstanding group. They had phenomenal scramble. Look at this in-ring action here between Dixie and Jay Lethal. Everyone here knows who Jay Lethal is. This is Jay Lethal's infancy. He's only been a pro 2.5 years by this point. Phenomenal clotheslines. One of the best clotheslines I've ever seen. Any indie guy has ever seen. I'm trying to get that light out of the way. That right there is Kathy Fitzpatrick's niece. Those who don't know who Kathy Fitzpatrick is, she's pretty well known amongst the wrestlers, friendly with all the wrestlers. She'd always show up and they would book her niece as a valet for Special K. And that, I think that's cloudy on the outside. I don't know what's going on. Oh, we're having a pose down. Insane Dragon and Deranged, well, both of them are in the ring. This is a perfect segue. They were a tag team in Jersey All Pro forever. They were real-life best friends. Insane Dragon and Dixie are real-life brothers. But these two were best friends, and they would hang out where you saw one, you saw the other. And they were a tag team in Ring of Honor. Tag team in Ring of Honor. And a tag team in, oh, that was nice. I like that. And a tag team in Jersey All Pro. And the two of them, I just wish It'd have been great for these two guys to travel with Joey Matthews and Christian York for about a month and do indies all over the country and then come back. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they really, really learned how to be technicians in there, they would have been untouchable. That's what they needed. I'm using Joey Matthews and Christian York as just a good example of someone that could really teach them how to go, because you could see their in-ring ability. And this is where the in-ring ability stops, because there's Ash Samuels. Ash Samuels, love him. No, but he's got booked because he got Teddy Hart pot and drove a lot of guys around. But he worked hard at it. He just didn't have the skill of these other. In this match of these 6 guys, one of these things is not like the other. That would be Ash Samuels. But he could do what he could do in there. He was really a second for Special K. Good wheelman. Loved his car. I loved driving his car because sometimes I'd go with him too. Look at that. So everyone stand around so everyone else can jump on top of you. That's a good spot, but it never had Jim Ross dutied all over it already. You could look that up. I don't have to go. Here's Cloudy. No, Grim Reaper got in there. Grim Reaper, doesn't pass the name test, but good Lord, he passed the in-ring ability test. Look at that. Just outstanding. He's a student of the Doghouse. Had some training by Homicide and the Tower of Torture, Lathon. Reefer going to the top. What's he going to do? Oh, Senton. Excellent. Wish Reefer was actually in this match. Reefer's another guy that should have been in Ring of Honor. He should have just been a regular. For whatever reason, it didn't happen. Wish it did. It didn't. And who haven't I talked about yet? How about this guy, Jay Lethal? Everyone knows who he is. I refereed his first professional match. He wrestled a guy named Rainchild in Ring of Honor in Charity Hall in Bayonne. And Jay Lethal was as natural as a performer as I've ever seen. He was good right away. He asked all the right questions. This was pre-Ricky Steamboat. Okay. He Ring of Honor started pushing him as a singles babyface after he left Special K. Then I remember Ricky the Dragon Steamboat pulled him aside one time and talked to him for about 20 minutes. Maybe even less. From that conversation on, Lethal got twice as better as he was before. He just became 10 times the worker. It's like Ricky Steamboat Jay Lethal already had the in-ring ability. Nice move by Dixie. Already had the in-ring ability, and then Ricky Steamboat said, let me tweak this. Let me just turn this and turn this nut and this bolt this way. After that conversation, Jay Lethal went from a 10 to like a 15. And I told that to Lethal himself. Against not a knock, we all got to learn from somebody. And who better than Ricky Steamboat, who I classify as the greatest babyface the wrestling industry has ever seen. Ricky Morton would be a close second. Deranged, now working on Jay Lethal. And smart move by Jay Lethal. It's very small here, but Jay Lethal should be reversing. Nice. I mean, the action's too fast to call. I'm not going to even bother. 2 count by the greatest referee of all time, the whole reffing show, Ref Hansen. Jay Lethal was smart enough, even at this point, to say, I'm not going to let Deranged reverse me. I'm bigger than him. I will reverse him. It's a small, small thing, but, it's important. You got to know these things. So there's, now Deranged working on Lethal. There's a victim kick, which I would love somebody to call that in a match versus me. I'd laugh and say, ha, ha, ha. Because if you did that to me, I'm rolling out of the ring and taking a 10 count. The victim kick. Look at that, man. This is unbelievable. Look how good Deranged was. Too bad he had some heat with the SAT, and I think that, was a negative on him in the beginning of his career. I don't think anyone really gave a shit, but it wasn't a positive for him. Tag is made to Ash Samuels with some of the worst punches you'll ever see. You never punch a guy when he's on the ground like that. Shame on you, Lou Reed. Oh, good Lord. Went for the Vader bomb, but there was no water in the pool. Azreal comes in, the proverbial house of fire. Azreal, we've seen him on my channel. He's wrestled Loki on my channel before. Good, not great. Good's about it, but, he can do the thing. I always thought there's a nice belly-to-belly into the thing. I always thought Azreal and Deranged should have been a tag team. I thought they would have worked out better. I thought they had natural charisma together. I don't know. That's just me. After this match, speaking of Azreal and Jay Lethal had a phenomenal series of matches in Jersey All-Pro. Oh, this should be the finish here. The only reason I know that is because Ash Samuels was all alone in the ring. Excellent triple tag team maneuvers and awesome refereeing by Ref Hansen. I think they're way past the 5 count. 2 count, 1, 2. I don't know what the hell I'm doing in here, but you got to see what I'm working with. The scramble match, there's really no tags in and out. The scramble match kind of had their own rules. Really didn't help out with tag team psychology, but the scramble match kind of had its own psychology, if that makes any sense. 1, 2, no, I thought that was it. Now we're seeing the 2 former tag team partners. They would tag again later as Lacey's Angels in Ring of Honor. Whatever the hell that was, it was nice. 1, 2, no. We're going to see a series of falsies here. See, I know that because I've refereed these guys once or twice before. Oh, little known fact. Dixie and Insane Dragon, the 2 brothers you see in the ring, the 3 of us started training together. They were in my class where I started training for professional wrestling. I don't know why we didn't bring that up at the outset. Me, Dixie, Insane Dragon, the exploited child, Elax. No one else that you guys would really know. Oh, good. Whatever the hell that was, it was nice. See, Azreal had some nice stuff. 2 count only again. Oh, this is the finish. Lou Reed's going to give him the ash bomb. Well, that was actually nice. I can't shit on you too bad. 1, 2, no leg hook. All right, Jay Lethal's going to finish him off here. We're in the 12-minute mark. Full Nelson. Outstanding. Is that it? That might be it. 2? No, another kick. See, that's the only thing about the scramble matches. When they work to perfection, there's nothing better. When they don't work to perfection, there's nothing worse. Yes, referee way out of position. I thought he kicked him in the gut. He didn't. He gave him one right in the Peter. 1, 2. For Derange's psyche, I won't call that the code red. The Amazing Red did perform that maneuver. I want to say Derange came up with it first. I don't. I'm not going to get into that battle. They both did it excellent. And look at that fucking kick by Derange. That's just the guy should have been more than he was. 2, 3. No. Azreal slips through the back door. Azreal, and what amazed me about Azreal, that bandana would stay on. Like, in 90% of his matches, that bandana would never come off. If it came off, it'd go in my pocket, and I'd give it to him later. Deranged now, top rope. What's he going for? He's going for the Harana. Azreal's going to turn it. Oh, good Lord, please be 3. Yes, it is. Outstanding driver by Azreal for the 3 count. I forgot how this match ended, so I was watching that with you guys. So Special K, the guys in Special K defeat Special K, their Jersey All-Pro counterparts. Grim Reaper leads his team to a victory as Insane Dragon, Jay Lethal, and Azreal defeat Special K. They defeat Dixie, Ash Samuels, Lou Reed. I called him Lou Reed. That's a kind of inside joke on him. And Deranged. And all the girls are going to get in the ring now and celebrate because their guys lost. I hope you all enjoyed that one. That was the scramble match. See, don't pick him up. Let him sell it. No, don't pick him up. Deranged doing his best to sell it, but whatever. Dixie, I guess he's looking for the extend the olive branch of friendship. No? I don't know what's going to happen there. But I hope you all enjoyed this one. For Sean Wiggins, I'm Sean Wiggins saying thank you. I hope you enjoyed this one. Like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you want. Go follow Jersey All Pro Wrestling on YouTube. Go follow Ring of Honor's YouTube channel. Yes, they're all friends at the end. They've all made up. They had a great scramble match. They're going to take Special K on here. Special K would go on and be a faction all throughout 2004. Support indie wrestling. What? A Grim Reaper's walking away with something. Grim Reaper grabbed something. He grabbed their gimmick for the night. They're all chasing him. Maniacalness. And Deranged, who takes the finish in the match, is up dancing around in the ring. Brutal mistake. I'm signing off.